All right. Well, good morning. This is Amy Gimire with Mommy Medicine, and I have today, for our very first ever interview, Jessica Hines, who is a blogger with Mommy Medicine, actually one of our main bloggers and mommy experts. So, Jessica, I thought today, or you can say hi to everybody.
Hey guys, good to
And
see
I
you.
I thought today we would start with just something that's super relevant. We are going through this COVID crisis. Some of us moms are like, tearing our hair out. You're at home with three young children, and I thought let's just start there. What are some great creative things that you have done to survive this crisis with three young kids? Maybe tell a little bit about your ages and kind of where you're at with the kids.
Okay. Yeah, I have three little ones. So my oldest is three, my middle little girl, she's two, and then my baby is just turned 4 months.
Oh my goodness.
So yes, we have lots of craziness going on, lots of not sleeping, that sort of thing. So it's been an interesting time. I really feel like we kind of went from the newborn quarantine time straight into national quarantine. So it's been kind of long. I was really looking forward to getting out and going out and doing activities again. But yeah, so a lot of craziness, but we're looking and finding all the time new and fun things to do. One of the really fun splurges we've done this time is actually went and ordered some fun preschool, like actual preschool activities and materials. So we've been doing that, having pretend mommy and little ones preschool. Lots
Fun.
of fun. We've done a lot of bubbles, so much Play-Doh, so much backyard time, learning to ride our bike, and actually quite a lot of movie time also. A lot of movie time, just like we would do if we were on vacation.
Yes, no, that is for sure. That is for sure. That kind of reminds me. So my kids are older. Their ages 6, 9, 11, and 13. So my kids are actually doing online school. But when we're not doing online school, we have done a ton of board games. So that's what we've been doing, a lot of bike riding. And then just some really creative games in the house. Like, of course, Easter, we did Easter egg hunting in the house instead of outside somewhere. But even with our bikes, one fun thing that we've done with our bikes is um, go to like a local basketball court or like a pavement, and my kids would kind of carve out with the bike's numbers or letters, and then I'd have to guess, what shape it is or what are you doing? And honestly, my 6-year-old just couldn't get enough of it. She's like, "This is the best game ever, the best day ever." So that was fun. That was fun for us. So what about even outdoors? Are you doing much outdoors right now? Can you do a lot outdoors?
Well, we do a lot of outdoors, but we're with the three little ones. Unless my husband's home, we really are restricted to our backyard more than we would be if they were just a little bit older.
Yeah,
And so we have try to do a lot of fun activities just in the backyard. And we've done things where I cut out arrows for them and hide one of their favorite toys, hide at least toddler hide, where at least half of it's
right.
taken out. So we've done that. We actually spend a number of hours outdoors every day. That's really been one of the survival tips, at least for the little kids. So
Yeah.
quite a bit outdoors as much as we can.
So, yeah, let's talk about that a little bit more. What are some creative things that games or way to keep toddlers active when you don't necessarily have an official activity or an official, like, what are some creative mommy ideas that you've done with them, like you said, hiding the arrows, things like that?
Well, the arrow game it's been one of our favorites. But one of the things that's really helped me is just breaking up the time. So even though like trying to avoid this whole void of a day where we just have to be at home the whole day. And so
Right.
breaking up into little pieces. And then if my creative idea crashes and fails miserably, then then I know we only have to stick to it to 10 minutes to 20 minutes, whatever. And that has really, really helped. And so I've tried to come up with a lot of creative things. So we've done things like build imaginary bonfires or little campfires, kind of doing some themes. So some days we're doing pretend camping themes, broken up. And so we'll have made a little tent inside. We made a little fire outside, and it's all broken up into little bits of time. And then when I have to tend to my youngest, then they have 10 minutes free time. They have to come up with something to do.
Right.
Looking up games has been really useful. I'll Google stuff, Pinterest stuff all the time. Various variations of hide and seek have worked really well for the little ones. And so that we've gotten so many hours out of anything that's hide a toy, hide the chalk, hide the sibling, hide the stuffed animal, hide the letters, the puzzles, little bowls of water with food coloring, or sometimes we just do the bowl of water and put little like animals in it. They'll get little plastic things. We did plastic animals one day in the water, and another day we did plastic trucks in the water. Another day we did fingers in the water. One day we actually did mud, and then that's not happening again.
It was a little too much cleanup, huh?
Yeah, but it took several of those little breakout chunks to clean up that mess, and by then, yeah, we were all sorry. So
that's so funny. I like that. I mean, the nice thing about the toddler age is it doesn't take a lot, right, to keep them entertained, but you have to keep it moving. That's what I remember.
That's so true, which is why the blocks of time have really helped. Because the first couple weeks where we started in and I would just be like, okay, so the whole day, and it just kind of randomly flow, or it just felt like it was this endless void of time to fill. So I just really started being super intentional about breaking that time up and saying, okay, so we're just going to do something for 15 minutes, and then we can do 15 minutes of chores, we can do 15 minutes of anything, but we're just going to keep it every 15 minutes. We're going to switch directions unless we're really, really engaged in something.
Okay, that's good. And you're noticing that especially with the 2 and 3-year-old, obviously, that
yes.
babies in your arms. So yeah, and as they get older, obviously they can engage longer, but that's really important. So you say 15 minutes, and then obviously switching between different activities. Okay, that's cool. All right, awesome. Let's go